Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your Imperator Slifer, and we're back with another 2v2 battle with my good friend Puppytron. This is going to be the last Shogun 2 online multiplayer battle for at least a month. Let's get into Rome 2 head on. I'm super looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I read the history, I read the movie, I saw the movies, I read the books, I saw the YouTube videos. I am ready. So damn ready. Because Rome 2 is going to be one of those games you play for the next 10 years. Kind of like how Rome was, the first one. And I want that. I want a game that I can immerse myself. So let's go ahead and check out my army. Again, 2v2. Let's check out what I have over here. I got some fire cav. Good old fire cav. I have my Equites 1, which is a Yari cav. I have on my right flank, not much. So I only brought 2 units of cav, which is kind of surprising for me. But I have some bow samurai up in front and these Portuguese tercos, which they're so cool looking. And I have a whole bunch of katanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 units of spears and my general unit. Let's go quickly look at Puppytron's army. As you can see, he has some Waka Raiders over here trying to do a sneak attack, and he has his own fire cav, whole bunch of Yari cav, and a rudimentary army with spears and swords, and his bodyguard. Let's go ahead and quickly check the army that is on my area, the one I'm going to fight more directly. And yes, these 2v2 battles are a little bit longer than the regular ones, but it is what it is. Up in front, 4 units of bows, some swords, sword attendants, and naginatas, long Yari Ishigaru, some Yari Sam, some Naginata Warrior Monk Cav, and some Yari Cav, and the general unit. Now, I was very angry while playing this, if I remember it correctly. I was extraordinarily angry, and not at Puppytron or anything, but at my opponent, because he kept on moving away, and he kept on repositioning his troops, and he was running away, and I thought that was annoying. Fight me here. I want to fight here. Don't move your troops back and then move them to the side. Fight me. Okay, quickly looked at that army. Fight me. I'm at this point I wasn't that good in online battles, but all right. So I think you put him in loose formation right here, which is a good strategy because I do have a range component, and I do have the upper hand with these Portuguese tercos. So I'm moving up my cavalry on my left flank. It would be his right flank, but on my left flank I have him. I'm gonna put my cav right here, probably moving up for a charge. The enemy is moving towards me, but then you'll see he'll start maneuvering his army in a very annoying way. And sure, it may be good for strategy, etc., etc. But come on, let's fight. It's a 2v2. It's a 2v2. Let's fight. Right here is a good. I should have just rammed my cavalry right here because I did. See how all these units are blobbed up. I moved my army, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a good strike right here on these Yari Sam, and on this. Bam! That's a good little strike. I like that strike. Especially if I can move my units back. Look at this bow samurai, almost routed. So I'm probably gonna lose that unit to Yari Cav, but it's okay. I needed to do some damage, and plus I needed to, you know, do some maneuvering over here. Totally distracted him. Look at his formation, totally broken. And now I am in. He's in the range of my bows, so he's gonna take some bow shots. Look at that, fire arrows. Did some damage on that volley. Only 2 kills. But as you can see, look at that. Look at where he was. And now look at where he's going. He's kind of retreating his own army. And that's a terrible move, especially because you can see you can see that, you know, there isn't space. And I do a counter charge with my fire cav into these bows. That's gonna hurt him. I'm moving my units in formation. Look at that. I'm slowly moving my units in formation. My Equites came back, moving my units in formation. Look at his units though. Like, I think he's literally trying to run all his units and try to fight Puppytron. Puppytron had to move back. He had to move back because if not, he was going to get outflanked. But slowly, my army in formation is you know, trying to fight them, trying to cover some ground. And I'm just chasing them right now. My fire cav is doing damage. Here you go. He does probably a whole attack order. He probably dragged left click and did an attack order on my fire cav. Look at this. Oh man, I didn't even remember how bad this formation, his his movement was. That's not good movement. That's not good movement at all. So, again, I want my men in formation. Puppytron had to back off because I did not expect, and I don't think he expected that this army would be moving like that. You know, moving in. You know, they started over here. No, they started back here. They moved over here, and they went over here. These are big armies. You know, in Total War, to be maneuvering like that, and as you can see, you know, it's not the best idea. He's already lost a lot of men. Thanks to my charges. Look at the 16, only 60 out of 120, and I still have all of my men, like literally all of my men. I only had to sacrifice what, 1 unit of Equites over here that I'm not even gonna put into the battle because they're just gonna rout, and I don't want to chain rout. I'm going for his bows right now. Do a quick charge on these bows. I really want to take these bows out. Anything that will help me. And I do a swerve right here because I see that these bows are attacking me. So I swerve them. Fighting. I should pull out, and I pull back out and run away. A very dangerous strategy that I'm employing here because he has that missile component, and my cav is taking some damage. Alright, time to move up my forces. Puppytron has outflanked the Black Army already outflanked them, but look at this, guys. Look, you know, they keep running away, keep moving away. Puppytron should be very careful right here with his own fire cav, and I send my fire cav to try and go ahead and do some maneuvering over here. You know, help him out at least with my fire cav, and you know that influence radius to help out his men while I'm over here battling. And look at my Turcos. Look at these Turcos go. Look at these Turcos. Slowly moving up my katana force. Slowly moving up my infantry. The bows are doing their job. They're taking out some units. Oh, this is gonna be a terrible downhill charge. I'm moving my general unit because he was taking some missile fire. Again, look at my fire cav over there. They're barely about to rout. Oh.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for this
more units of katana slowly creeping up. I think what I decided is that I'm gonna, right here I needed to be very careful, so I'm probably gonna send my my general unit to do a swing around My infantry is doing really good in the fight. Yeah, look at that swing around. The Turcos are gonna go ahead and try to fight these guys. I let them do that, but look at this beautiful, somewhat beautiful charge on the general army. But I don't know what I do, if I take care of these or I take care of these. But as you can see, bang! Charge the enemy general with my general. I rallied. The Turcos are fighting over here. I am winning the melee fight slowly, and if I win that fight, I'll win I'll win at least this side of the battle. Here comes good old Puppytron with a charge on that unprotected flank. The general unit is routing, and he died. Good old Slifer 7, I guess that's my general's name. Took care of that guy. The match is over. Puppytron coming back with some late help, but you know, at least he took care of their flanks. So very good battle, Some terrible positioning formations from my opponent. I think he ran away a little bit too much. If he would you know, just fought me one-on-one, it would have been a little bit different. Also, he should have invested in some cav. You know, if he would have had some cav on that side, it would have given me a little bit of trouble. And you saw that, you know, I lost no men moving my units around. No men. None of my infantry. I only lost some cav. But thanks to the cav that I lost, no, he took a lot of damage to his bows, and he didn't get in formation. And he was moving back and around. So, look at the amount. Puppytron did very good. He had a lot of men, but he did very good. He was the MVP of this game. But I held my own. So my fire cap, look at the fire cap, 217 kills. 217 kills. That's amazing for the Koku that I spent. Because, and especially for everything that unit did, moving the entire, I don't know why, but the entire enemy army, that fire cap, this fire cap right here, that was the MVP for me. But again, my Equites, they did damage too. My Portuguese Turcos, they did damage too. And the Katanas did a very, very solid foundation. Very good, solid foundation. Even my spears got into the action a little bit. But let's go ahead and look at Puppytrons. Alright, right there. His fire cav also did a crap load of damage. A lot of his units didn't do much. His katana did a lot of damage. His katana force did well, and his Waka Raiders probably, you know, those one. I wish we would have saw, you know, the ambush that the Waka Raiders did. I don't remember which one I was facing. This is the one I was facing. And as you can see, none of his units. Okay, this Yari Sam broke 200. Damn, they did a lot of damage. Damn. But that's it. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this battle. This will be my last one for Shogun 2. So all I gotta say is let's get ready for Rome, you know? See you guys later, and I must consider that Carthage must be destroyed. Have a good day, everyone.